Honoring my nigga being 10 since he wanted to play. When I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your bitch ass down and point them toes up, right? You spread a little bit, nigga done spanked you. And you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT, do the BNT. And there y'all go. BN10 challenge, man. Hey, the best BN10 challenge, man. Fuck it. $20,000 BN10 challenge. Best BN10 challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me.
It's Focus Connect back in the building. And All-Star JR took the beef up to another level. One side of this situation, I can understand All-Star JR because his life could have been taken with the way they were putting hand and feet on him. Now, the fact that he came out victorious in the situation, he deserved an applause. Because most people, when they getting beat by a mob of people like that, they'll usually ball up and try to protect themselves. All-Star JR proved that he a real street dude. For him to still be aware enough to put his hand on a firearm and get them guys up off of him. Because I honestly think this would have been a situation if All-Star JR didn't react the way he did. It would have been the other way around. He would have been getting taunted by Ben 10, Jay Prince Jr., and other people associated with that situation. But another thing I want to touch bases on, the internet is snitching on Jay Prince Jr. And my explanation to that is because we didn't hear this information from the police that Jay Prince Jr. was involved. We hearing this information from bloggers who trying to be the first person to post what they know about the story. Now, it's neither here nor there if the police would have investigated that angle of the case, but we'll never know in this day and time because you got the internet detectives trying to beat the police to the punch for some clicks and views. Now, I know a lot of different things have been attached to Jay Prince Jr.'s name as far as Duke the Jeweler, which we can't prove because they were saying Boosie had something to do with it at first. Then we see the situation with Takeoff. And now I think he's a little bit more closer to that situation because now they saying that the guy that did it or accused of doing it has hired a high-priced lawyer that represents Jay Prince Sr. and represents that count. So now that places Junior a little bit more closer to that situation to where you can say he played a role in that situation. But Junior is representing himself and tarnishing the legacy of what his father worked hard to build over clown behavior. It ain't no way a situation supposed to take place where somebody lose their life over a woman. Now they saying Ben 10 is on life support. People are saying Ben 10 is paralyzed. A lot of people are saying Ben 10 might not make it. And now, I made a video yesterday saying, okay, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and I understand that to be true. I also feel a degree of sorrow for Ben 10 loved ones, as far as his mother, as far as his homeboys, maybe he got some siblings. Nobody deserves to bury their child. But we have to be aware of the energy that we put out here in the universe. We have to understand when we in a blessed position, and we have to take heed to making positive steps when we no longer have to think in a negative mindset. All-Star JR, he didn't ask to be beat. If it was OG3 birthday, they should have been just there for a celebration. Fighting, violence, all that shouldn't even been in the cards. Hearing the report that they were trying to take this dude's chain, they were trying to ultimately disrespect this guy. And we already know had they got them chains, they'd have been posting them chains online. Had All-Star JR just took that butt whooping laying down. So like I say, the level of All-Star JR being aware in that situation, it shows that he a real street dude. And then if you know the past on him, that man was shot in the head and shot in the neck and he survived it. So this is a street dude. And what Ben 10 and these guys from Louisiana have to understand, in any other city that feel like you come from the trenches and your city is more dangerous than everybody else's city, you will be met with a level of resistance that you're not ready for because you're not prepared for the situation to go as far as you think you're willing to take it. See, some people are willing to go farther than you willing to go. Some people ready to meet you head on right where you at. It's gangsters everywhere. And sometimes you gotta be aware when you go to another person's city, when you playing in another person's backyard. And as far as All-Star JR and Ben 10 Camp go, they were playing on neutral ground. So nobody really had the ups in that situation. Now, we got Jay Prince Jr. making this long post, talking about he didn't have nobody in his camp there, pretty much shifting the blame, trying to clear his name. If you had them guys out there doing what they did, and Ben 10 them survived, Ben 10 them probably gonna catch a charge. I don't feel like it's fair to pretty much shift all the blame on them guys when you standing right in the middle of the fight, watching every single blow, walking around with the mob of people that's fighting, and then once the gunfire take place, you haul ass, and these guys fight for their life. Jay Prince Jr. needs to be put in this situation like on training day. When them guys told Denzel Washington, you gotta put your own work in around here, homie. Don't hand me the gun. Don't ask me to shoot. I'm gonna give you the fire. Now, you handle your own business. And see, now Ben 10 is on the verge of losing his life or going through a long recovery over jumping in something that didn't have anything to do with him, allegedly. Now, we don't know what really be going on with these people. Maybe it was something going on that we don't know about with All-Star JR and 4KT or Ben 10 or whoever else that dead in, Ron dude. That wasn't wise at all for them guys to stick their nose in some business about a dude dealing with another dude's baby mama. We gotta keep it real on that. But Jay Prince Jr., that guy bad luck. He got bad karma around him, and as y'all can see, everything that happened bad, it don't never happen to the guy that it's really meant for. It's always the entourage. It's always the goons. When you look back with Suge Knight and them when Big Jake lost his life. Then when you look at the bodyguard that Puff had, he lost his life, Biggie lost his life, Tupac lost his life. And you keep seeing a repetitive cycle of what's going on. People gotta wise up and only get involved in the business that pays you. Now, I don't know what happened with NBA YoungBoy beef when he straightened out Jay Prince Sr. when some folk broke in his car, and I think they ended up breaking in YoungBoy's house. And Jay Prince Sr. called YoungBoy and posted something online saying that he got his merchandise back, and YoungBoy wasn't going for that. YoungBoy said, keep it. I don't need y'all to give me nothing back, because YoungBoy took that as if it was a play. It was a tactic to reel YoungBoy in as to feel like he got to fall under their protection. And now, I don't know what happened behind the scenes of YoungBoy started dealing with Jay Prince Sr. and Jr., or is it that the fact that, you know, YoungBoy with his family, and then you got Ben 10 them pretty much out here on the street, still living the life, being in the streets, going to the parties, going to the club, and living their own life pretty much. But to see the history that YoungBoy had with Jay Prince Sr., these guys should have followed suit. Because even if NBA YoungBoy would have squashed that beef, man, you gotta use your head for more than a hat rack and stay with your clique and ride on what y'all got going on. Because when you incorporate yourself with all this pick a side, and then you land on the side of a person that got all these different beefs open up, and you diving in head first on something that ain't got nothing to do with you, then a lot of people gonna feel as if you deserve what you got. All-Star JR posting this Ben 10 challenge, all I can think about is that guy that did that video on Vlad TV when he killed some guys and he took the picture with the blood and all that in the apartment, and then a few days later he lost his life. Now, All-Star JR needs to go head back to Detroit. He don't need to be moving around Houston at this point, because I think NBA YoungBoy and them camp got a stronger hold on what's going on around there than All-Star JR have, because it take money to go to war. And even though All-Star JR got some, YoungBoy got the powers that be backing him. And he can pay a lot more than All-Star JR can pay to resolve a situation. I'm out.